Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Alright, I'm ready to go. Bring on the Diligent, who's going to absolutely sandblast me with stealth. Bring on the mistakes that I don't know what I'm doing until I lose. Our previous run was with Chief. Yeah, we this is interesting. I had a very humbling Endless Bog Chrysalis run. Now, obviously, it was the classic Bog Chrysalis Endless, but you had Decayer Chief, so they're a little competing there. But there were a couple key mistakes along the way that I made that gave me a lot to think about. It ended up being a very strong kind of -1 spell chain. Root Seeds Angle, there was a Carver infusion. Was it? Was it a Keeper infusion? I didn't write it down. It was one of those. I think it was Carver. No, it was Keeper because it stayed small. Yeah, okay. So it was pretty slow scaling. I remember the +1/+1 turns. Yeah. But regardless, we were also using -2 remove consume Awoken's Rail Spike in order to kind of draw through a whole bunch of stuff. Eventually it cleaned up, but there were some sketchy parts in the mid game. I actually, this is an interesting topic. I find the mid game to be the most threatening in 200 shards, and it's the area where I think I make the most mistakes currently. I want to pay more attention to that and see if I can figure out what it is. I think it's because the jump to the heavies on Ring 4 are huge, right? I think don't they have 140 hit points or something? So no, they're more than that. The 140 is the reflectors. I think they're 180. I think they're 180. They're chonky dudes. Whereas the upgraded elite heavies in the early game are like 75 hit points. Huge difference. Just night and day. And you're dealing with multiples of them potentially. So I think I just underestimate how dangerous they are when you have that many of them, and I need to pay closer attention to that. The bosses are also really scary on rings 4 and 5, just genuinely. There are a couple that aren't bad, but even the self-made, not the self-made harpy, the bird one that ripped off its wings, I don't remember its name. It's on ring 4. That one is nuts. Actually, it gets like actual real threatening mounts of spikes and stuff. It's actually dangerous. So kind of an interesting thing. I'm going to actually pay attention to that. I think it's the mid game that's tripping me up the most in Trainwreck right now, especially in runs where I feel like I have to power up a lot early in order to even have the shards to make it to the end. So I'm like walking into ring 4 at 100 shards or something outrageous, or we're at like 120 plus on ring 5. Just crazy numbers. We're talking Crystal Cloak gets +3 stealth stacks, kind of nuts. So anyway, that's an interesting discussion point. I actually hadn't really considered that until I reviewed it just now, and I think that is really where I make most of my mistakes in Trainwreck, which is interesting. So I'll need to kind of lock that up a bit. That's going to be let's call that the next area I'm going to focus on. Try to like tighten up the gameplay there, because yeah, interesting. Anyway, we're moving on to Queen. Hooray, go Queen. So I'll just hop in, I suppose. So as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. You've probably heard this in a couple videos by now. I don't know if I'm at 3,000 because I've actually recorded enough of these in advance that maybe we're close. By the time I'm recording this, I'm about 60 off or so, which is pretty close to me. But maybe by the time this actually goes live, we've hit it. If so, amazing. Thank you. Appreciate all that stuff. Big number, good. Number go up, good. All right, let's get in on this. This is Queen, everything's set up. We have the mod. Yeah, sweet. All right. Hope you're all doing well today. I am doing peachy. I'm doing just fine. Just did a bunch of chores. Finished my exercise. I tell you what, exercising post-COVID is tough. Really tough. I feel so weak. And it was only a few weeks. It's unbelievable. So, but I need to stay active. It's like super important to me, and also just for my fitness. So, I really like. I did the workout, and it was like, all right, well that's all I got in me. I got a lot of parts. My thighs and such are just straight up burning right now. So that's fun. But it is nice to be active again, be able to even do those things. The fact that my lungs can support it is nice. So did some other chores, did the laundry, stuff like that. And now I'm playing Monster Train, so let's do it. So today we are Exile, Hellhorned, Exile Stygian, which gives us foregone powers. This is suboptimal. I think it's much worse in the inverse when you have Soul Guard, but you get this weird thing where incants are really hard because you have all units and then your spells just discard each other. So we'll see. This is probably a run where you don't want to play incant if you can avoid it, so... We're fighting Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Curse, Arcus, and Chaste Seraph. At least it's not Diligent. We have good cards. We have Fledgling Imp, excellent. Crypt Builder, solid, especially with foregone powers. And Inferno, excellent. Also expensive cards. If you had Imp Parade, I think you could convince me to take an opening Volatile Gauge, potentially. It would have to be in, well, a second Horde, because I would never take it opening. I'm never going to look at the Forge first for Queen. It's always correct to see what I get on the Horde, but interesting concept. There are some runs where I've unironically started with Volatile Gauge. Very rare. I might not do it with foregone powers, though. Those are pretty tough. You don't want to make those zero-costers more expensive. Yeah, interesting. All right, let's look ahead, see what we got. Temples today on 2, 4, 6, 7. So 4 temples. This will be pretty aggressive. I'm going to be taking stuff at all of them, pretty much no questions. We have a removal dupe magic side on 8, excellent. A removal dupe with Pyre Remains on 7, excellent. Competes with a magic shop that's not that impressive. It's okay, but still. I'm probably going to be leaning very hard on these removal dupes here. Steel and Magic on 6. No removals anywhere. A smattering of good things. Nothing too crazy to call out. We do have a money trinket shop with Caverns on 5. Maybe. There are a lot of very good relics for Hellhorned, especially if you're imps. But it competes with a good steel shop, so we'll see. That said, there's another removal dupe on 4, which is exciting. So it's 3 removal dupes. That's crazy. No shops on 4. So we get doubles in the early game. What does that do to us? Let's see. I do get the steel still. I guess you missed the steel shop on 7, so it kind of works out. Okay. Banner situation, forced Stygian on 2. We have a Hellhorn banner magic side on 3. Hellhorn banners, yeah, Hellhorn banners are the more interesting ones here immediately, but we'll take what we can get, honestly. And yeah, Mark of an Exile, yeah, I mean, I'm going to take that. Health is good for her. If I get Imperialist, this is huge. If I don't, it's still okay. So we'll take it. Yeah, Imperialist hit here is exceptional, though. That is better than the alternative of Imp Parade on this one. Take the money, move on. Spikes Trial. How do I feel about a Spikes Trial here? I don't really have reach, but I do have the ability to throw my imps, and I have 10 extra hit points. I can play higher and Inferno a floor. If I connect Inferno with the boss, it's just straight over. I think we can get away with this. It's Heaven's Priest, so this is a pretty low impact combat. Nothing will get upgraded, except for the boss anyway. Sure, I'll take it. Let's plan on... Yeah, it's going to be Queen, Steward, Imp. She'll throw it, and then we'll blast downstairs, which is great. Cool. Let's see. I'm going to do Train Steward middle. He's going to die, but I don't really care. We'll just throw some stuff downstairs. All good. Cool. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I mean, we just Inferno middle. All good. Just end that one. I don't even want to think about it. Great work. Go team. Impling, Frost. Yeah, this guy stands no chance. Already dead. Doesn't even know it. I should just Inferno this. It's better. Wow, we kill him with Offering. Thanks, Foregone Power. Let's see. Will I take Ritual here? It's a good question. It's expensive. We're dealing with a lot of very expensive spells here. Another Fledgling Imp is almost never bad. Molting Imp is pretty decent reach. Ritual is a very good -2 target, and we don't have one of those right now. I mean, I take it back. Inferno. I would do that. -1, maybe. I'm definitely going steel side anyway. The magic shop on 3 is spoken for elsewhere, probably. It's good to grab this because it is a supplementary buff. I think we should take it. It's one of those cards that's just good enough that I don't think we should skip it. And I'm going to grab Offering Token because it will proc the Crypt Builders even better. We have to take a banner unit. Let's do what we got to do. Endless, give me a shark. Okay, no shark. I'll take the Siren. Well, I really think Cold Kalia is better here. I have potential for Fledgling Imp action. Oh, I can just Endless that Fledgling Imp, can't I? Yeah, it's definitely Cold Kalia. I didn't even talk about that. But anyway, just buy Endless Fledgling Imp out the gate. That's pretty good. We'll spin this. Multi-strike on my Cold Kalia is kind of disgusting. There's a steel shop coming up, right? Yeah, we'll go steel. I'm looking for a +25, which is going to be better than the Incant Armor 2 here. That's kind of nonsense powerful, actually. +30, a Purge. I'll Purge a Foregone Power. Remember, I have to take stuff. +30 is kind of meaningless, but I do think I'm going to do the Self-Infused Imp here. It's, as they say, strong. So that's good. What a powerful opener, actually. Wow. Crazy. Alright, anyway, let's move on. 45 shards. I don't have to do anything else here. I could have taken something else, but I didn't. The, was it +30 was low impact. I do live the Mark of Invasion, guaranteed. I'll take the cash, because I just spent so hard. Okay, throw... This is a good top floor. Throw the Queen Zimpling. Play the Queen. Play Cold Kalia. Order doesn't really matter that much. I'm clearing the top. I'll take this 5. I think it's okay. My current situation, I am leaking the Infiltrator here. Let's blast downstairs and at least kill one of them. This is going to be tricky. It's a lot of incoming damage and a really bad card draw, actually. I'm going to at least do something to one of them. I'll frost one, frost the other. Not ideal. A lot of damage to take. Fledgling Imp. I mean, we can save this guy in the back. This is rough. This is one of those moments where I go, did I make a bad call? And I think the answer is, yeah, you did. Yeah, I think so. Going to buff up the downstairs and throw the Fledgling Imp at it. That does 84 damage, which is a respectable amount, actually. I just need them to make... Okay, well, this is good. I'm going to do the Offering Token to toss the Crypt Builder here. I will then do a Queen's Impling and the Fledgling Imp, which gets the kill with like 7 hit points on my floor. Take no damage. Great news. Okay, never mind. I am a genius. 45 shards in a ring 2 is terrifying. Vent is pretty good. Hidden Passage is maybe okay. Probably Vent. It's good 10 in piercing target. Holdovers could go anywhere, though. It's good to grab something like this, so I will. Stalus? I don't think this adds anything to my run that I don't already get with the Crypt Builders. Mollusk Mage, Titan's Gratitude. Now we skip. Okay. It's good money to get, though. I don't have a good infusion yet. I can get one from multiple places. I think I'm definitely going left here. I want to get a +25 pretty badly. Yes. There he is. +25. Cool. Cool Kalia. Alright, take the health, take the money. Look in the caverns. We might get an overflow here. Build a card. Armor good. Sap may be better. Take it offensively. I like Sap. Turn this into a real good blast, right? Yeah, Sap damage. There was Rage buff, but I like Sap damage a lot. Yeah, this is nuts. Sap damage and card draw is just straight up the best ping in the game. This is nonsense. Anything that lives is absolutely sent to the ether. Great news. Now, if I go left coming up, what am I duping? Honestly, this Olde Magic, but maybe I get an upgrade for it. We'll see. We'll see. I do need to go left maybe for a good infusion, because I don't have one. I'm going to be relying on Train Steward in my current form, which is not bueno. It's no bueno to have to do that. What is this one dealing with? This is Clergyman Host. Okay. Let's bomb downstairs first, see what we hit. Okay, it's whatever. Fine. We'll do Queen, Cold Kalia, Frost downstairs. Cool. Alright, I do want to stop incoming damage to the best of my ability. So event downstairs is correct. We'll toss some Frostbite at the Mr. 666. That is a lot. He gets some spikes, but it'll be okay. I think he's going to bomb upstairs. Give me a Queen Zimpling, please. Thank you. Very nice. Big fan. Not doing a lot of damage in middle. That's okay. We're playing cards. I could have thrown that imp for more value, technically. A little unfortunate, but... I'm thinking, of course, Rage here. It's good. It's a lot of damage. Problem is I lose a lot of very big cards. But it is what it is. We have a lot of expensive stuff. I think I want to do Ember with how expensive everything is, but I don't know if that's correct. Yeah, cool. So Fledgling Imp upstairs, and then we just absolutely Shadow Realm this dude up here. Incredible. Right? Just no problems. Amazing. I need some defense, is what I really need here. Yeah. I will vent upstairs, which will just do some damage. Let's see if I can hit downstairs. I do not. Unfortunate. We're doing a lot of damage at least, which is good, but I don't have much in the way of survivability. Let's just Olde Magic this buffoon. That's pretty cool. Frostbite where we can use it. 19. Not sure how to feel about that. Well, we live. Game is actually easy. Wild. Alright, cool. Well, that's good. It's a lot of damage, not a lot of survivability. Tia. I mean, it's gotta be Tia, right? Has to be? It has to be Tia. Yeah, for sure. It just up. Oh my gosh, Apex Imp. Well, hard pivot? I don't know. What's your infusion? Armor 10, Rage 10? It's funny because that's not actually very good. What would the Stygian banner be that gives me anything? Incants are not very good. This might have to be it. You ever use an Apex Imp as your infusion? That's just not very good. It is 20 damage, I suppose. My guy starts with 42 damage, which is cool, but I'm a little scared of that. Too bad Consumer Crown's infusion is just absolute garbo. Stygian doesn't have what I want. I think it's got to be Apex Imp. It's like lame, but fine. Weird. I like Ember here a lot with Curse Arcus and my nonsense expensive deck. Just so much trash needs to be played. I have an Endless Imp. I think it is Ember. We're just in a really bad situation Ember-wise at the moment. I could go left. It's very powerful. The right side is kind of garbage, admittedly. I think it's left and I just think about what my dupe is going to be. It's probably just this Olde Magic. I think I already said that, but it's true. Give me a -2. Yes. I like that. I'm going to -2 Inferno here because Inferno is a good card. I'm going to purge a Foregone Power because reasons. I will do Apex Imp Infusion here. I think I've maybe done this once before ever. It's too bad I didn't get, I don't know, Steelworker. Or heck, even like Rail Beater would have been better. I actually think the damage is the least of my concerns with this imp, but okay, we'll do our best. Thank you. Fully use that one. We're at 100 shards on ring 4. I'm sure that's going to end well for me. Continue on Imperialist. Look at this banner. I was going to say Shark is the only thing I might consider. I'll play him. The great thing about him is I can just yeet him on a floor, he dies, and it's okay. It is super okay. Great. Now, the dupe I think is Olde Magic. This is just a really good card, as it turns out. Moving on. I feel like 2 of those in a draw is very powerful. Okay, we get the easiest boss in a pretty scary combat. Well, I have every right to be scared here. For sure. I think this multi-strike kills me at 100 shards. They're going to all be upgraded. I'm playing top floor most likely. Yeah. I'm going to Shark middle, which guarantees Collector. I'm going to play things upstairs. Apex Imp Infusion. That's so funny. Okay. Inferno, good. We're just going to blast bottom floor because get out of there, buddy. Absolutely. I'm going to play middle in case I high roll. I do not. High roll has not happened. Let's play Train Steward out. I'm just going to play a Queen Zimpling middle and work on that guy. This guy scares me. Imagine them multi-striking here. It would be bad. Okay, we just straight kill the guy in back, which is good. I am going to Olde Magic this buffoon down. And then I want a Foregone Power to purge it, which is good. Work downstairs. This at least, those Olde Magics just helped so much on survivability. Okay, that's a lot of Queen Zimplings I can kind of just burn here. Just play a whole bunch of them and then whiff entirely. Not sure how to feel about that. We don't have a lot of life, is my problem. Although I will say, hitting the Fledgling Imp like this feels good. That's good. Because that saves me 8, and I take this 14, and it'll have to do... Huzzah! Ah, we whiffed. Alright. Thank you. I mean, maybe I should consider stats, like plus 25 on the Imp here. Right? It's really good. Really good. My question mark, I actually think it's super correct to Olde Magic one of these guys down, the guy in back specifically, so I take much less damage. I was contemplating Inferno, but I think saving my HP is more useful. We're gonna Olde Magic the boss because I hate this thing and it's strong to do it. We have to put stats on the Fledgling Imp and then... Yeah, I need to do that. I need to find another steel shop and do that. It's coming up. All right, we'll do it. Great work. We whiffed. It's fine. Because that will buy turns, which I value quite a bit. This is going to be Tia here. Value. Nice. Got the hit on that front guy. It's a huge amount of scaling that we just picked up all of a sudden, which is good. Cool. Thank you, Tia. All right, we get out of the combat. Imp in a box is probably it. It's just nice to have random imps. Yes. Guardian Stone. Now that's a consideration. I already have the targets for my plus 30s and stuff like that. I don't care. I don't think it's Ice Storm. Preserve is a pretty good card here, except for the Foregone Powers. I like it for the you have Inferno but don't want to cast Inferno moments, but... Or like for Tia. Maybe I can remove all the Foregone Powers? It's possible. Let's maybe work towards that. We'll try the Preserve. I think it's a good card if I can just play it. Let's go for Steel Shop here. It's good. I want the plus 25. This is a big important part of my survivability, is just stats on this Imp. Because I throw it, so I can get away with this. Quick, huh? You got a Firestone housing? No? Alright, well I tried. Kinstone Totem could represent a lot of Ember here, but I'm getting rid of these Foregone Powers. I think it's just Collection of Tales. It's not worth a lot, but it's worth something. I do want to get rid of Train Stewards because they are super useless. Now, after this, it's focus on other stuff. I was seeing if I could maybe hit like a quick Firestone housing there. We're going to spin this in case there's another... Well, I was going to say in case there's another what is it, a Heartstone or something for Shark, but alas. Let's cut Foregone Powers. I'm going to break out 2 of them. I will still go to Steel Shops for Endless because another one would be nice. Yeah, this next area doesn't even have removals, so it's fine. Cool, 120. I'm basically taking everything here. Now, I can elevator this imp, potentially. I think we can get away with this armor emblem. We do enough damage out the gate. The question really comes down to, should I save Shark entirely? Because, like, what is it doing here? It doesn't really add that much. Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm going to drop double Imp's bottom to kill this fella. I do think we'll play the Shark, right? I can maybe tank for the Shark, play the Queen. He gains a lot of rage there. Yeah, but this is good, right? We then just, like, sap this loser down, and then we play Apex Queen person. This at least kills the Collector, which is good. I like money, as it turns out. Toss the Imp in a box, see what we hit. Welder Helper. Good. Yeah, Welder Helper, let's go. Play... I don't know. I think it's going to be Pirate Chomper. Sorry, I had to pause there suddenly because of the cough. I don't want to feed this guy downstairs, but I guess if I give him 1 rage, it's not a big deal. Let's... 5 Ember, huh? I don't think this is a very valuable Transcend Imp yet. I can freeze the Transcend Imp, maybe, as an option. I don't think this 3 Frostbite's really doing much. Let's just save this 10 hit points here. And then I think we vent for, I don't know, 8 on middle. I almost get a kill upstairs. Actually, I do get a kill if I do this and then drop the Imp. It's actually, it's fine. I'll stop that 10 damage. It's good. It's fine. Okay. Now we get Tank Imp, which is good. I want to stop the damage that's coming in upstairs, so let's do it. I'm straight infernoing bottom floor because it's good to do it. Shoot the man down there. Cool. All right. Now, our goal is Fledgling Imp. Man, we didn't get it. I just Ritual in the back here, and we get this kill finally. Okay. Fine. Now, our plan here is to Fledgling Imp downstairs and then Transcend Imp the Fledgling Imp here. Right? And then we save the HP upstairs. Actually, I think we should just accept the 7. Or actually, I can clear that with Vent, amazingly. We Olde Magic downstairs, and then we blast upstairs to save the 6. Yeah. That's a lot of turns we just got rid of, which is pretty exciting, I think. Here's a Fledgling Imp. Here's an Olde Magic. Just send this guy. I will Offering out the Crypt Builder. Doesn't really matter what I do here. Yeah, it's like I'm never infernoing anything, so it's fine. We actually do a pretty good job, huh? Yeah, we actually do it, which is great news. A huge fan of the whole Imp tank thing. That worked out really well. We get our turns and we win. Excellent. We get the Trial. I will take Tiresome Climb. This is an exceptional card for what I'm trying to do. Just stop the enemy from hitting me very hard. It buys turns. I think the Sap is going to be more my play overall, but it buys initial turns and turns in the interim. Glacial Seal. Oh, I skipped it. Oh, no. I'm terrible. We're going to go left because Shark being endless would be good. Let's just be clear about that. And an Overflow would also be cool. Yeah, Shark is online. Incredible news. I know what you're thinking. Why don't I just do Infinite Transcend Imp? You know I could. It's possible. Ugh. Is it better? It is. Gross. Gross. I'm going to Spell Chain one of these Olde Magics. I think that's going to be cool. I will Tenon Piercing the Vent. That's cool. Am I really gonna give up on Endless Shark? Shark is so good, though. He's so good. I could just win with the Imp, though. Which's cooler? Who do you like more, Hot Shark or Tia? I mean, the sad thing is, I personally like Hot Shark more, but I actually think the Tia is just better here. So, I mean, we'll do it. This is a 200 shard run. I'm going to do the thing that's more likely to win. So, Queen Zimpling is pretty likely to win in this Tia when you have, wait for it, Endless Tia. Very good. Happy to have the +1 Ember now. Good grief. I'll trade Pyre Health for money here. Yeah, that's fine. Yes. I can buy a bunch of removals, which is good. I think this is the moment where I go, all right, goodbye final foregone power, and now this run is... Holdover is basically pointless. I have so few cards. It's kind of crazy. I think we actually cut a Crypt Builder at this point. I mean, we're at this stage of this run where I have so few cards remaining that the decision-making process is kind of tough. Yeah, crazy. All right, we win this. Go forward. 170 in Arcus is kind of scary, but it is what it is. Look at these scary guys. Look at these guys getting infernoed. Amazing. We do Queen... Hold Kalia, we Olde Magic this loser. Great work. Fledgling Imp upstairs is good. I will Shark downstairs. It at least kills a dude. I think I am gonna take Imp in a box here, see what we hit. Well, I suppose you may as well Impish Scholar back the Imp in a box. I'm gonna save it. I don't want to click it right now. Okay, this is a Rally Shard, but I don't actually care about the Rally Shard. We're just going to take this Fledgling Imp in. Oh, but I don't feel like... Lame. Lame, lame, lame. So I think what I do is I play... I need to get this Imp killed, though. I think I have to play this up here and just let it sit. It kind of sucks that it doesn't get yeeted, but it's fine. I'm going to preserve... the Crypt Builder, and we're blasting the guy on middle. I don't want that curse. Okay. Now, I definitely want to be Olde Magic on the boss here. It's worth it to click it. Yes. I'll draw past. Seeing the Tia is sad. I maybe shouldn't... I don't need the Tia, though, right? I'm okay for the moment. That is a lot of curses, sadly. Show me Pyre Chomper. Okay, that's not Pyre Chomper, but I respect the hustle. We're going to put Armor Emblem Friend downstairs to tank or give him some extra HP. I'm happy with it. Fine. Okay, we get one curse instead of multiple. I mean, at this point, it is better to click Tia. So, I think we click Tia. Oh yeah, and we also get an Imp in a box back, which is cool. So, that's neat. Let's... I don't even know what to say here. We're doing some nonsense. This run has transcended time and space. I no longer require the Fledgling Imp. I have Tia. I guess we're gonna blast the guy, right? Yeah, sure. Do the blast. Huh. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could... I want to take this damage. We're clear upstairs. It's fine. I think spell chaining the boss is going to be stronger, though. It's okay. Even with all this, I don't have a lot in the way of Ember. I still get 2 curses on this turn, which sucks. I mean, my turn is basically Weight of Contrition, Queen Zimpling, Tia activate. And then we play the Imp in a box because Pyre Chomper that I can't click, which is unfortunate. It's okay. We at least get rid of the curse here. If I draw that Pyre Chomper, we're looking pretty good. Olde Magic. play the Fledgling Imp middle, then Queen Zimpling here. Cool. Good stuff. I have too many imps, is what it comes down to. I've created too many imps. We just straight up kill the front guy now. I will finally look for an imp in a box that maybe does something. Instead, what I shall do is Olde Magic this man. I want to reduce his damage as much as possible. Fine. I think we kind of can't lose here. We do a lot of damage, is what it comes down to. I mean, he actually gets through Queen almost. That's kind of crazy. I guess it's a lot of damage. It's just a lot of damage, actually. Spike of the Stygian's a pretty decent payout for what I'm doing here. Another Transcend Imp could represent Endless for Shark, actually. It could. I'm not going to another Steel Shop, though. I think Shark at this point has proven that he is just being forgotten. I think we take the Spike and we move on. Yeah. I want card draw here, please. Thank you. Yes, it's important. Good. Removal dupe is strong. Magic Shop is probably stronger. Got enough stuff here. I don't really have much else to cut. I think I'm going to go to the Magic Shop. I want these -1s so that my, what are they called, Spell Chain Old Magics are playable. This is just a huge swing. Although I guess I'll look for a -2 here instead. Plus 30. Send it on the vent. I think that's worth it. A Purge, we'll see. Let's see. Definitely Emberstones are 2 Ember Swings on the Old Magics. It's super good. 20 Consume on a Crypt Builder is pretty cool. Just get that out of there. Permafrost on something. Don't really know what I would Permafrost. I have the Preserve. Let's just re-roll. Double stack? Well, interesting idea. I could do Sap 6 here, which is kind of tempting, right? Sap 6. I mean, it stacks really well with what I'm already doing, though. I think I should do this, yeah? Yeah. Plus 10. Does not matter. Save my money. All right. Give me an Overflow, please, or something. There's an Endless for Shark. Well, too bad, I guess. I think Unnamed Tome is still stronger here. I think so, yeah. This is going to represent an entire turn I get back on Chased and just so much more because Fire Wings, by the way, they exist. It's going to be spooky. I'll take that. It's also a good sacrifice. We're going to get 200 easy by duping the whatever it is and then taking the 15. So I think we're going 210 here. Purge is tempting. I mean, at this stage, really, I just purge this Ritual of Battle. This card is not needed. Honestly, yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll upgrade Queen one last time. 120 hit points thanks to the Mark is excellent. I feel good about this, especially with the Tia supporting. Mark of Invasion is kind of scary. That is just a lot of damage to take. But I do like money. I've got a lot of tools in my deck for this, though. And I have such a small deck, I should be able to hit something. Like, almost anything answers this, right? Yeah, I mean, it's just Queen Zimpling. Wait for it. Queen Zimpling. Shark Middle gets rid of those. And then Queen eats 10, and we feel a little bad, but it's okay, right? Fine. Cool, we did it. We're gonna blast downstairs. I want to get rid of this guy. Just send him to the Shadow Realm. Play Imp in a Box. Oh, we can get some rage upstairs. That's good. Old Magic. We want to stop some of this incoming damage, don't we? It's like 20s that are coming in. Yeah, definitely just kill that, huh? And kill the next one. Shark just does die, but it's okay. Let's preserve a deadweight for the moment. Because I don't have any random discards. So there's actually nothing like that's going to cause a big problem here. Okay. I have Rage. I could do Tia here. But I don't have the defense in Tia. Okay, I think Tia is superior, though. So let's Tia, which is good. I don't have much here. I'm going to go ahead and Ritual and burn this here. And then we have Big Vent, which I play middle to avoid a big scary mid-floor. Cool. And this will keep my HP afloat. Good. All right. We definitely Queen's Impling middle. Tia upstairs does just kill a guy and do great. It's good. Unfortunately, the Tia does not answer mid-floor, but it's okay. We'll hold on to Preserve for now. Sure. What else do we hit here? Tia does clear this out. Now, I want to... Vent will be middle. That's true. I'm going to blast Scary Man on bottom. Yes. I'm going to blast other scary guy on bottom. Other scary guy on bottom. So they are dealt with. I'm going to preserve the last deadweight. We're going to draw into whatever we hit. Fledgling Imp? Interesting. I can't play them both. Which is better? I actually think it's Fledgling Imp. I don't have a very powered Queen's Impling here. So let's drop Tia, and then we play Imp upstairs. And this will just tank most of this. And we can Vent here. Which means I take none of this, and all of this swings through. Yeah, here we go. Cool. And then upstairs. Okay. Offering token first, see what we hit. Okay, get rid of Inferno here. Tia is very good. The problem with Tia, and let's be clear, it is a problem, is that he doesn't give me survivability. Let's take Fledgling Imp here, and let's blast some of these real scary guys. Get rid of them. And then I'm going to zero out. Oh, we just play it in front and he takes everything here, and it's good. Good. Yeah, fine. We chill. Okay, fine. I take like 5. I'm okay with it. Alright. This has now become the Tia moment. So I think now you just do Fledgling Imp once so that my Tia is even more powerful. And this just scales me to an outrageous degree. I can just toss the Unnamed Tome. It never ended up mattering here. Double stack. Sap is very strong on bottom. I'm going to Vent here. I'm also going to preserve the Tiresome Climb for next turn, which is important. And I think that this should be a joke, right? We just ascend this loser. And he is dead. Yes. He has passed away, as it turns out. Tia just straight up turns the tide and we win. Cool. Good job. Incredible. Alright. So now the question becomes, Alloy of the Ancients? Yes, absolutely. That is a really good defensive play. Urchin Spines, Preserve, Guardian Stone, no. Okay, so we got through Ring 7, no problems. We go left. We're going to dupe something. I'm going to take this Horde. Split Anvil, huh? A little late there, champ. Things are either cheap or not really a concern. It's probably still the best thing here. Mark of a Champion is low impact. I guess. Fine. Give me an Imp Relic, you buffoons. Gurg's Goad. Well, sorry. This would have been a sick Apex Imp run. There's the Volatile Gauge, but again, a little late. Despite the way it interacts, I don't want to make this... I don't want to risk it. Reroll. Lame. Lame. I do get 2 removals, though. So what does this do for me? This is basically... I cut, what, 2 Queen Zimplings to go really fast, pretty much? Pretty much, right? Let's make Tiresome Climb free, because that's a good card to be playing. I don't want to burn away Inferno. It's good and worth 1 Ember every time. I could Permafrost something. I don't really think I want to. Save my cash. Holdover. Well... Holdover Inferno is kind of a stupid amount of power. It is worth it. It is worth it. I think I'm going to burn out 2 Queen Zimplings here. We don't need them. Yeah, goodbye. Speed me up. Down to 21. The trinket situation is tragic. Straight up. My dupe is probably this Olde Magic. I specifically like the Spell Chained one because it's +2 draw and 60 damage, which is better than the double stacked one. I think this is a really, really, really good card. More of these is power. Even though, especially Chased, we want to have more density on this good card. It could have been Tia, for the record, then you just kind of give up on my floor and kill everything with Tia, but I think that is wrong. So... Anyway, I'm going to hold over Inferno. I can't think of a better thing to do with it. My -1 is going to be on Tiresome Climb. I don't want to +10 that. I think I'm just going to purge some trash here, which is really pretty impressive. We're down to the wire. Just purge this Crypt Builder. I mean, it goes away, though. I think the play is to purge Queen Zimplings because they slow my initial drawdown in such a big way. So we'll just burn out both remaining Queen Zimplings, and that is going to be our run. We're down to 20 cards, truly to the wire. We might as well take this Power Stone. It is an extra 50 damage or whatever. Go to 0 gold exactly. This is a very, very, very dense deck. I feel good about it. 220 out of 100. I think we blast Chased. I feel really good about this run. I feel like we've done everything right. We kind of hit the right notes. I'm feeling okay. Right. So actions are Shark Middle. Yep. Queen upstairs. I will Alloy. I'm going to save the 15 up top. I'm going to start blast. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I blast Seraph. He's just going to clear it all, so we'll blast downstairs. I think making sure Shark doesn't immediately perish is good. Okay. Let's get Fledgling Imp started. I think we... Imp in a box. Hey, armor is good. Get some armor in there. I like that a lot. Tiresome Climb is going to be... I'm just gonna hoist one of these losers up. I don't feel like looking at him. He dies. It's fine. I think I freeze Queen Zimpling Transcend Imp here. And I think we just sandblast some enemies pretty much. Is really, really good, by the way, to clip the Pyre Wings with the sap here. I think that's going to represent a lot of value. Even with all of this, the Ember situation is tricky, is what I will say. Very tricky. How much damage are you? 210? Alright, let's just do it upstairs because I'm scared. It'll clock this guy, which is great. That also actually triggers my Split Anvil, so I get a free Inferno down bottom, which is cool. Well, Olde Magic. I could have maybe done better here, but, you know, I could have played the Olde Magic first, then got it for free. How's Tia looking? Tia is feeling pretty decent, but I'm not playing him yet. Okay, feels good. Can save a lot on middle here. 5 sap. He walks up. He shouldn't get cleared. I think it'll go to the Welder Helper on middle here. So I think we shoot upstairs. And I vent middle. What I should do is sap the boss a little more. Oh yeah, his loser's got Purify at this level. What a buffoon. Shark is actually just fine, as it turns out. Cool. He is going to clear everything else. They cleared up top, though. Yikes. Okay. Don't love it. That means I am taking some bad sap. Or rather, not sap, but Ember Drain. I want to stop that. For sure. Tia is not quite there yet. Let's play one more, I think. 104, 84. Yeah, let's play one more Fledgling Imp here. I'm going to preserve the dead weight to get rid of it. I'm doing not a lot of damage right now because it keeps getting cut, which is why I need Queen Zimpling Tia to power up. I am going to double sap downstairs. I want to stop that loser. I want to stop more, though. Could sap Seraph a little. I think we do just straight up Inferno downstairs, though. Like, just send that here, right? It's pretty decent. Sure. Yeah, I'm 3 cards frozen here. I could also just ascend a guy and be okay. Nah, we chill. Well, I can ascend Seraph at least. Move him around. Maybe it changes his behavior a little bit. Like, he might go middle and cut that. Yeah, that's fine. That actually worked out in my favor. Cool. So, how are we looking upstairs? Pretty strong Tia is what I will say. I think it's time to transition to Tia, so we do it. I think it is correct to put him in front. It saves more health right now. He gives himself the armor. Yeah, good. Inferno is strong. Oh, wait. Hold up. The activity, what I want to do is I burn this Fledgling Imp. But I want to play a card at 2. So here, preserve the last dead weight. I want to vent at 2 here, which makes some other cards free, which I consider important. And then Inferno downstairs for free. And I can stop all of the Ember Drain on middle, which is good. Okay. Good. Now, I think Tia is going to be fighting Chased here. Of course he is. That's okay, because we scale a lot of rage very quickly. Offering token. Hey, Vent is good. Vent is very good. Let's drop Tiresome Climb here. You get to see me do some real cheeky stuff here now. We're going to silence this last loser. I'm going to shoot one guy. Yep. I'm going to shoot Seraph now. I'm then going to vent for 2, which lets me Inferno downstairs and absolutely unload some sap onto Seraph here and draw 10 cards next turn, which is A+. He is going to cut up here, sadly. It is sad, I'll admit. Tia is powerful. He is good. Tia. Incredible news. We did it. Great, and I hit the vent again, so let's draw past the Fledgling Imp. Ooh, spicy. Ooh, it's spicy. I'm a fan. I'm going to just preserve this Fledgling Imp because he doesn't kind of fit in my rotation at all. And the vent today is on bottom, but we want to Olde Magic first. Yes. Then we vent. Then we unload into Seraph a whole bunch of all the bad stuff. Just get rid of that. Get him hit with that sap. Hit him with that. Draw 9 cards coming up, which is in my entire deck, which is great. Cool. I like it. Tia just straight up kills everything upstairs, which is good. This is when we hyperscale, which is great. Sap the boss. Sap the boss. I do not have... What is it called? I do not have my vent here, so we just kind of keep unloading on the boss. And I'm reasonably certain that we physically cannot lose at this point, so that's good. Cool. Should have just played Preserve on nothing, but it's fine. Alright. angle. We're going to draw past something. Does not really matter. Get rid of this imp. Send this loser up. We're going to hit him. I'm going to Tia and kill most of them, actually, is what's going to happen first. Great job, Tia. Well done. And then now it is Olde Magic. Event for 2. We just load up Seraph, and he stands next to no chance here. Cool. We have it. All right, so Seraph is no problem. We have the W. I'm going to Tia here for casual 300. It's okay. None of these other cards need to be played. We easy win off the back of 40 sap here. That Olde Magic is sick. This is a great example of one of my favorite Olde Magics. I don't always get a chance to make it, but I didn't have a ping, so it made sense. I do think rage buff rather, is nuts. It is such a good scaling card, and is probably the other strongest one, but truly, sap damage draw is just outrageous. Cool, yeah, so I mean, what is important is I can just go Olde Magic here, all of these cost stuff. I just drop in the queen, the Apex Imp friend. I then drop 3 here, which makes these free, and we already go to 0. I have already dropped Divinity to 0. Crazy. Shark, go do your best work. We're gonna preserve Tia here for sure. Give me Fire Chomper, please. Oh my god, it's sick. It's sick. Oh, buddy. Wow. No one was ready for that. I actually am shocked that we high rolled like it. Wow. Let's ascend Scary Man up so he dies to this Frostbite. Very cool. Very cool. Good job. Go team. Thanks, Shark, for, I guess, having some health and dying. This means Tias are just straight up free. Wow. Cool. We will take the Fledgling Imp. I will admit I did not get an Armor Imp on this one, so keep that in mind. But just take this play here. I'm gonna Inferno bottom floor 10 times out of 10. So there's that. That does straight up neuter this floor in such a major way. I guess we'll draw upstairs. I might just kill a guy. Doesn't really matter. We'll do it downstairs then. Sure, whatever. Just send it. Oh no, I gave them armor. What am I doing? Inferno. Good job. Keep the sap alive. Let's... Vent bottom basically kills the floor. Vent middle also basically kills the floor, which is pretty cool. 120. This guy dies. Yeah, he's gone. Cool. Great work. Boom, boom, boom. Good job, because the imp got thrown is what was doing it. So, middle floor is clear. The question then becomes, do I fear mini-boss? Answer is, what's my speed now? I have played 2 Fledgling Imps. I can do Fledgling Imp Throwaway and then Transcend Imp and scale triple time. I think I should do this because the thing is I have the Ember for this, which is the really important part. Yes. This means I can Inferno and just clear middle, which is exquisite. Now it's really just a question of how much am I worried about the Inquisitor. I have 18 sap upstairs. I'll need to do more, but I think for the moment I can just end this man's whole career pretty much. Right? Just drop him to 0 damage and do a very casual couple hundred to him. Yeah, good. Okay, we're going to keep doing that same thing. So, Fledgling Imp, go. Transcend Imp, go. Big value. I'm going to ascend the guy in front here so that the queen punches the boss and we should be fine. Yeah, good. I do have the vent, so I can do Olde Magic on boss. Vent for 5. We're going to freeze the dead weight, get it out of there. We vent for 5 downstairs. Good, which lets me Inferno. 250, 221. I think we definitely get upstairs. We're okay. Cool. Good job. Great work. Getting the Pyre Chomper was huge. You kill him in the middle. Good job. Tia. Also, Tia does a couple hundred damage right now, which is pretty cool, as it turns out. Let's draw past whatever we get. The Daze is pretty good, but I think my other cards are better here. So, like, we just Inferno bottom, and that floor is also gone. It turns out, Inferno is a really good card. 100 damage piercing is extremely hyper efficient at dealing with stuff. Alright, 40 sap means this loser has no chance now. I'm only holding on to the Unnamed Tome in case we get Priest, but we didn't, so I don't actually care anymore, so we just full send it. It's fine. I am going to Imp into Imp. Great work. Go team. How are you doing? You're doing what, like 960? We easy kill 960 up here, so I have no fear. So let's send up the tires with Tiresome Climb, the guy in middle. I'll draw just because I can. We're going to discard the Preserve here. I then play Olde Magic. This guy hits 19 by 3. I do want to reduce that number. Yeah, we'll hit him. I'm then going to Vent Middle, which basically ends that guy's whole career. I'm going to Inferno. That doesn't matter about middle. We'll just Inferno the boss. Get him down here. Good job. We are going to pre-Relentless, but I think playing these cards out correctly does smooth us over in a big way, so let's not mess around too terribly much. Top floor is looking nuts. Never mind, we actually just win on this turn. That's pretty cool. Well, I think my plan was very good, by the way. And I'm going to click my cards because you can't stop me, Monster Train. I'm going to click my cards. Look, he got reduced to 0. I'm so strong. Minus 34. What a buffoon. Here, have some Olde Magic. Great job. And then I Inferno the bottom floor away, and we would have gotten it anyway. It's fine. You didn't have to do that, Monster Train. That's okay. I feel good. I feel good about dealing with that. That was solid. I think that was a very good run. I think you could have also done it with the endless self-infused shark angle, but sadly, the endless Tia Queen Zimpling is just that much stronger. It's such a powerful line that it's one of the few things that fully justifies the existence of a Queen Zimpling in any run. You're really just 2 pieces away from a W. The answer is, if you have Queen Zimpling, you're looking for Transcend Imp and an Endless. You have that, you have the win. You just need to make it work. That's really it. This ended up paying off big as a force multiplier, so we would play the Fledgling Imp as much as we could and then switch to the Transcend Imp. The Imp in a Box, for the record, hitting a Pyre Chomper on Divinity is mwah, chef's kiss. Really powerful hit. It allowed us to do Fledgling Imp and then Transcend Imp to keep scaling again and again and again. So Tia was constantly benefiting from every Fledgling Imp we were playing. So that was incredible. About the only thing that might have been better is if I had hit an Impish Scholar. You know, the perfect one would be like Impish Scholar and then Pyre Chomper, but, you know. What else do I want to say here? The Split Anvil did end up paying off. I managed to play a whole bunch of Olde Magics from this. This is really all Olde Magic's game, though. I mean, this was so much sap just out of nowhere. It's such a good card. Look at this card. This card is broken. The only reason it's balanced is because it comes from an event. That's actually it. You can't get it in every run. It's not even remotely close to consistent enough. And you also have to high roll the event, kind of. So sap damage draw is nuts. The alternative here is sap damage money, because it is also always worth it to make a lot of money. So that's cool. And then I just duped this a whole bunch, broke 200 shards and went crazy. I mean, look at how many removals I got, for the record. Every Foregone Power is gone, every Train Steward is gone, and every Queen Zimpling is gone except for, well, you know, the one I infused, which it is kind of gone still, but yeah. Absolutely high power run. Apex Imp providing some initial scaling, not terrible. Honestly, the 10 health was why I picked it, but it was pretty good to get 40 damage, you know? What is that? That's 10 rage. It's actually 20 damage, so you hit twice, so 40. So you do 40 more damage to the floor, which is good. Take it. It's nice. It's kind of like Baby Shadow Siege infusion. I can think of worse infusions. We even saw it. Consumer Crowns, worst Train Steward, so whatever. Anyway, I mean, I think that is a pretty straightforward run. Also, for the record, is Inferno a good card? Answer, TBD. It is. Surprisingly, no one. No one is surprised by that. So, otherwise, we just took good stuff. Tiresome Climb helped smooth things over on some terms. Didn't really matter that much, but it was nice to be able to kind of juggle enemies around into Infernos and things, or into Shark. So, it was helpful. I did like that. I was playing it all the time. And yeah, good stuff. Cool. Well, I'll let you go there. So, yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.